is Irontrader. This is midday trading. So I'm going to take a look here at Bitcoin, crude oil, and natural gas. But first of all, I want to take a look here at Amazon. Now, remember, the earnings are after the close today. Okay, this video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation by selling stock commodity ETF. If you'd like to subscribe, thanks for watching. Okay, here we have Amazon daily chart. Now, you can see what just a beautiful chart it is. See how this is? Bottom left, upper right, just beautiful. Okay, so I just want to point out here, see, these are all the earnings, okay? So this one, obviously, it ran up here. This earnings section, it ran down, but it was a good buying opportunity. Same way with here. This was kind of like it came down, then ran up again. And now we're over here to the last section here for the earnings, okay, which will be after the close today. Okay, so what we want to watch here is we want to watch this 8-day, 237.61. Okay, if we can get above that, we can go to today's high at that 239.50. Then we want to do is come over to the top of this candle here on the left here at 241.77, and then 242.52 is your breakout. Now, again, if this breaks out of here, then you'll be looking for that 250 to 255 area very, very nicely. But we've got to see here how it all shakes out. Now remember, these earnings here are after the Christmas season, which should be good. But the key about it is going to see what they're going to be doing with this whole AI situation. That's going to be key. Now, Google came out there and they kind of stunk it up. But now, so it's consolidating here now. So you got to be really careful. Meta had good numbers, they ripped up. Okay, Netflix had good numbers, they ripped up. So we got to see here how this all AI is going to shake out. So what we want to do here on the upside there again is just watch that 8-day 237.61. The top of this candle here 241.77, and then you break out at 242.52. Now on the downside, we want to watch, obviously, yesterday's low. That's that 234.20. Then we'll come down here to the bottom of this candle at 232.90, and then we'll come down to the bottom here at 232.22. But this is going to be your key level here. It's going to be this 230.55 level, because you can see here where it came all the way down, put a nice good, held that 21-day, and then rallied up nice here. So this is going to be your key level is 230.55 in case she sells off, and then if it gets hammered, we look for that 224.79 level. Okay, so that's what we're looking for on the downside, the 21-day and the 50-day. The upside, we're looking for that 8-day and then the retest of that 242.52. Now you can see here where you can see how strong this is. See, when you get up to this 70 mark here, you can see how just strong the stock actually is. So we're hanging right around there. Now above here, your green is still above your red. We've got a little bit of a rolling over here, but it hasn't rolled over yet. Okay, so your momentum is still to the upside. Now this is a really beautiful looking chart. Let's see if she can continue. Okay, let's take a look here now at Bitcoin. Okay, here we have Bitcoin. Now you can see really, realistically, it's kind of like a snooze fest there, okay? See how we just have this sideways action? Now, when we started this here, look at this. Look at all the sideways action. This was here for months and months and months. And finally, what happens is when you get the sideways action, it doesn't fall down, it doesn't go up here. What you do is you're building energy for it to blast one way or the other. And obviously, this is blasted up nicely. So this is the same process we're having here now. Okay, so OT Man, he wants to be the Bitcoin king here. So I would say, you know, you want to trade this, and eventually I think this is going to break much higher. Okay, so that's just the feeling I got. Now you can see here where we went right up in the 8-day. Went up right in the 8-day, and then here we went above the 50-day, but you notice it couldn't close, and so far we got ourselves a topping tail. But again, this is how Bitcoin is trading here. It's really like pretty much a snooze fest there today. Okay, so what we have here, when you want to watch it, let's take a look at the downside. Is 96.555. Okay, that's going to be your key level. Okay, going across. Then if we lose that, then we're come over here. You're looking at 94.550 level here. We're going to come down to the bottom of this candle here at 96.375. Then we'll come out to the bottom of this candle right here at 91.4555. Sorry about that. This was 92.350. And then right there is 91.455. And then we have your retest at 89.625. But realistically, what we have is just a sideways action. But what I don't like is see how this 8-day, see how this is rolling over here now? Okay, see? So your 8-day right now is sitting at 107.64, and your 21-day is 105.51 here. So if that rolls over, we could have the same thing as what we had here, and we're just pushing that price down. Now, this is why you want to use these blue lines. These are just price channels. We're still trading within this range, okay? So basically, you just got a trader's market here is pretty much what you have. So on the upside, you have to get above that 99,283. That's going to be very key. And then you have the 21-day, 105.46, and then we have your 8-day at 107.49. I wish I had more for you on this here, but there's really nothing here. Okay, there's nothing here. We're holding this level. Okay, that's what we're basically holding. Okay, And on the upside, we're holding that upside. The 50-day, the 21-day, and the 8-day. So we just have sideways action until some kind of a news or something comes into this picture that's either going to smash us down or it's going to smash us right on up here. But right now, just watch that 50, just trade this range, I should say. Watch the 50-day on the upside, the 21-day, and the 8-day. And on the downside here, just watch today's low. You got that 96.555. Then we can just follow the candles down. Your next level is going to be that 94.550 level. And then we just follow it all the way down until you hit that 89. 925. The only thing I say, I hate when stuff does like this because it's like watching paint dry. Nothing is just happening. It's just like a sideways action. Just explode down already or explode up already so I can get in or out of this bad boy. Okay, let's take a look here now at crude oil and natural gas. Okay, here we have crude oil. Here we have natural gas. Now, natural gas here, the EIA report came out there today, and they had a draw of 174 BCF. They're expecting a draw of 169 BCF. So that's why we're up just a little bit, just a scotch here, but not really a whole lot of doing. It's doing the same thing as Bitcoin, just trading sideways. Same thing as crude oil here. Now we're down below that 8-day, but you can see here we have an indecision candle, doesn't know what to do. Now, T-Man came out there today and he says that he is going to get crude oil prices much lower, which will take inflation down, which will take prices all the way on down here too. So I said, usually when he sets his mind to something, that's pretty much going to happen. So I got the short going. Okay, it's not really doing what you call a whole lot today because this isn't really doing anything. Okay, so upside, same thing, is 71.32. That's the upside. Okay, next level is 72.21. 72.01, and then we have that 72.67, your 8-day. Okay, so right now it's going to take a hell of a lot more to get through this 8-day before we can start hitting these top of these candles and maybe hit that 200-day. But now you can see now the 200-day is on a downslope. Your 21-day is rolling over. I don't really see anything really bullish here at all. Okay, so now we came right on down here. So basically, we want to watch that 70.67 level. Okay, today's low here we got so far is 70.66. Which is basically a 767. So we retested that low. It's like a double bottom, but I don't know what you're going to have to get this thing rolling on the upside here, okay? So right here, you're looking at 7067. That's going to be your key level. Next in line there is 7012. Then we'll come right down here to your 6944 level. And then we'll come over here, 6859. And then we're going to have right there at that 6842 level. But right now, I don't see anything here that is bullish in this. Okay, I mean the trades are just extremely skimpy here. It's very not very good trading. There's a lot better stuff out there like Goldman Sachs today, JP Morgan. I'll probably review those here after the old pit close there. Okay, those are ripping up very nicely. But right now here, watch that 100-day on the upside, the 50-day and the 8-day. That's all that resistance. Okay, downside, just watch this 70.67. If this is lost here and it starts waterfalling down, then I'll add to my short position and we'll see how far she can go down. Nothing here. You're nowhere near oversold. That can go way down much lower. Same way with the MACD. Just shows momentum to the downside. Okay, natty gas here. Another thing watching paint dry here. Okay, so let's look at the downside here first. Watch today's low, 330, and then right here, the 8-day is going to be key, 324. If that's lost, we'll come right to the bottom, 316, and then we come up here. 311, your gap and your fill, and then we have Hondo here sitting at 309, and then your retest at 299. Upside, well, we got as high there is 3.40. I told you this morning, watch a video. What are you watching? 3.40. Okay, that's your resistance right there. That's where she went right into. Okay, so always look to the left of the chart. That's where she's going. That's your target. Now, if it can somehow rally up here, your next target level is going to be 3.51. Okay, it's just that simple. And then if you get above that, you're going right to that 21-day at 3.65. So easy trade here. Watch that 8-day on the bottom. We lose that. We're going to be looking for this 100-day and possible retest 299. Upside, we've got to crack through that 340. And right there is your target at the 351 and then possibly 365. Okay, that's what I got for you. It isn't much. I'm sorry about that, but there's not really happening. The market is pretty well flat there today. So there isn't really a whole lot to talk about there. But remember, Amazon earnings are after the close, and it could shake it up here pretty good, like in the tech sector. Depends on what they say about the AI trade. Okay, trade what's in front of you, not what you want.